If you so here I am for the last time for a week, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I did have like a bit of a wobble today, where basically I was a little bit relieved, but also sad as well because me, I have travel anxiety. Whenever I go somewhere, basically, usually right before I go, I get this kind of like powerful urge to not go. I get a bunch of stuff running through my head, like what could go wrong, how far away is the place that I'm staying at from a hospital, all of that stuff, all that bad stuff, just bad thoughts happening. But yeah, it's my own personal brand of travel anxiety, and it's fun. It's super duper fun. Um, but yeah, like I said, I was kind of relieved because I or I still might have a perfectly reasonable excuse for not going, and that is because I'm a soft serve machine right now, or at least the last time I went to the toilet, I was, and that was not good because I'm not going to get on a train where at any moment I could, you know, leak ice cream out my bottom. Sorry. So just how I mentally picture everything. Well, I hadn't mentally pictured that just yet until I actually said it. You know, it's kind of funny. Just sitting on a train seat, and all of a sudden, the seat is wet, and it's very obviously ice cream, just like vanilla ice cream, kind of like on the seat next to me as well, because it's leaked that far. And just like somebody comes up to me and just is like, it's like, oh, can I sit? Oh, and I was like, yeah, it's ice cream. You probably don't want to sit there. And that was funny in my brain. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my tummy, but I might have to run away to go to the toilet at any point in this live stream, which will be fun. Or I might have to go eat because I've intentionally not eaten anything since after that happened. So yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have that image in my head. Well, wouldn't actually. I mean, it's you can go the gross route and actually substitute the ice cream for actual poop, or you can go the funny route and basically literally have one of the best things ever, which is that you actually somehow produce ice cream from your bottom, which will actually be very cold. That might not be so pleasant. It might be pleasant for other people, and you might get used to it, I guess. But no, I'm okay with that as a superpower. I'm okay with that. Everything I eat turns into ice cream in my body. That would be cool. But yeah, I don't know how your internal organs would actually arrange themselves in such a way to do this. I'm thinking about the biomechanical side of it now. It would definitely have to be a magic thing, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully this will be gone, and the next time I poop, or if I don't poop by the time I have to get on the train, then I'm gonna get on the train because that means that it's not like a super urgent. Oh shit, I'm gonna shit myself kind of thing. Plus, I don't really feel that bad anymore. Like I had that. I had that whole thing. I had that moment where basically I had to run and go to the toilet, pooped ice cream, and then basically uh, I felt fine afterwards. But then I felt incredibly tired, and I just woke up from a 2-hour nap, which is really nice. And I feel okay, although I do have that kind of like weird something's still upness, but I can't put my finger on it kind of feeling. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the morning and then figure out when I have to go to the station and all that stuff. But I'm sure I'll be fine. And Dave, if you're watching this on playback, or if you're somehow awake right now and watching this right now live, I mean, like, I'm okay for now. I will keep you apprised if I do have to cancel, but I mean, I should be fine. But no. Dave did the really, really kind of annoying, but completely understandable. I understand why people do this, but it annoys me because the answer is always the same. Like through my teenage years and in my early 20s, I took medication. I basically took medication um, whenever I had a headache or something. I took medication whenever I had like a sore throat. Took medication. Had a cold. Medication. Cough. Diarrhea. Whatever. Like medication, acid reflux medication, all that stuff. But yeah, nothing works. The only thing that works is very, very simple medication. So things like aspirin and like penicillin, for example, like they're the only things that basically my body doesn't reject. Because of my weird hormonal condition, it basically neutralizes everything that enters my body, which is fun because that's kind of a superpower in itself. But it does mean that basically, if I've got a headache and I take like paracetamol, for example, no, my body will just be like, no. It's like, really, but we want to stop the pain, and it's like it just says no to the paracetamol. No, sorry, you can't do it. You can't do it. It's not allowed. Like, fuck you. So yeah, this also works for like acid reflux, so like antacids and stuff like that. Even though those are super simple, for some reason that doesn't work for me. Anything that basically stops like anything complicated that tries to do something complicated in my body rejects. It just rejects it. It just doesn't. It doesn't process. It's annoying. Aspirin works, like I said, but like penicillin works, stuff like that. Simple stuff, really, really basic stuff. Does seem to kind of like get through, but yeah, because he asked me, it's like, have you taken anything for it? And it's like, okay, like, no, because I learned in my early 20s this fact, and basically ever since then, I've been okay, so I'm still alive. So yeah. But yeah, I actually went to the doctor in my early 20s and basically, asked them, it's like, is there anything I can like take and everything? And they were like, well, according to your liver, no. you know, like I'm on medication right now for depression and for uh, like weird stuff, very, very weird stuff. Again, related to my condition. So basically about my rapid heartbeat and also my blood pressure, which are apparently the same thing. Apparently, they're both caused by my stupid condition, which is great. So yeah, that seems to work as well, but that's only because basically I'm on insanely high doses. So yeah, it's fun. It's super fun. So yeah, I don't take any medication. So like, if I'm sick or something, and basically and you're talking to me, like, I totally understand if you don't remember this, but don't ask me if I'm taking anything because I can't, because it doesn't work. There is the placebo effect, which does weirdly work, but of course I can't know about that. For example, like strepsils, like those little mint things that basically soothe your throat and stuff, and even cough mixture and stuff like that. If I've got like a really bad cold and I'm like hacking up gunk and stuff, then essentially that does seem to work, but that's only because it's basically a topical treatment inside your throat. So that's kind of like a thing. It's different. Anyway, yeah. It's like people will ask me if I've taken anything. They bug me, but it's my problem. It's totally my problem. It's my reasoning that is the only reason why this bugs me. I do actually get why you do it, and it is touching that you care. It is honest. It's just that sorry if I react like, no, I'm not taking anything. Sorry if I do that. Anyway, I should be better by tomorrow. The point is, I should be better by tomorrow. Wait, I had a question about the airport thing. You guys are renting a car, or is the airport just close by? I have no idea. I have no idea. By the way, just in case nobody knows, Roscoe is coming with us to Vegas. I didn't know about this. I thought he wasn't coming, but now he is coming, which is good. Because that means that I just felt weird about paying for like a huge hotel room. It's one of the big ones apparently, and it was just me and Itchy. It's weird. So that's nice. I'm still hoping that there's like a weird fluke that gets Panda-Fox to also come with us, but yeah. I don't know about the car and everything because as far as I know, Itchy is getting an Uber. I think if we do what we did last time, I will probably land first. I will get the free bus that goes in between the two terminals, because basically it's two airports. There's the international airport, and then there's the regular airport, the domestic airport, the older airport. You guys got the crappy one. I got the fancy mile-long building that basically is like a space station. It feels amazing in that thing. But you guys have got the dinky kind of like modular put together thing from the 80s. I swear to God that Die Hard or something was shot there. Like when I went into that building, I recognized things. It's weird. But yeah. What happened last time is that I got a free bus to that airport, even though it's kind of close by, because they don't have pavements. You can't just walk there. Even though I was totally okay with walking there, you can't just walk there. You have to go there. It's really close by, but yeah, they have to go around this whole weird kind of like road system to get to the parking structure where the bus drops you off to get to the but no, the point is that I wait there for Itchy, and then Itchy arrives, and then he gets an Uber for both of us, obviously, and there you go. What am I paying for? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Basically, Itchy's acting as my wallet. Because I don't have any money anymore, Itchy's acting as my wallet, and also he's got the Uber app on his phone. I don't have the Uber app on my phone because it doesn't work here. I rarely do live in the middle of nowhere. There are no Ubers within range, so it's just never been a thing. Uber's never been a thing for me. I don't have Uber. So yeah, that's what's going on. And then we just Uber from place to place usually, if it's even that far. But I mean, Itchy likes to get an Uber because you Americans don't know how to walk for some reason. Because even though I think that the Tuscany suites are actually really close by to the Strip, so from the Strip we can basically get anywhere in Vegas. and that's how I was originally going to walk around. But essentially, no, you don't have to, because Itchy's going to get the Uber, or you'll get the Uber. Somebody will get an Uber, whenever we go. So yeah, I think Willie was with us last time, so basically he got an Uber. It was either him or Itchy that got the Ubers whenever we went somewhere, because I am going to be by the pool unless basically you guys want to go anywhere. I'm going to be by the pool. If you guys basically just say that it's like, okay, do you want to go grab something to eat, or do you want to go visit something or something, then I might come with you. But I'm going to be in full holiday mode, and I'll be most of the time by the pool because I want to be by the pool. I love the pool. So yeah, that's how that's going. Just know your liver will explode. No, the doctor basically said that. Well, at the time, my liver was fine. At the time, my liver was fine. I mean, I'm Irish, so our livers are just generally fortified somehow. I don't get how, but we're pretty good with our liver altering substances. Anyway, yeah, my liver was like completely healthy too. It was kind of too healthy. It was too active because essentially, like I said, hormonal condition. Hormones are crazy. Like the hormones and natural steroids and everything that your body basically produces. My body basically always produces a weird amount of it, and that's kind of like some of it strengthens your liver, and apparently when they did the test, my liver was being super fortified or something by whatever chemical it is that your body releases to do that. So yeah, when they took my blood, they basically just recently when they took my blood, they basically did say that there's like something weird going on with my liver, but they don't know what it is. But it isn't anything serious compared to what usually goes on with my liver. So yeah. I'm still going through anxiety thinking about this trip, but I'm gonna try and push through. Dude, like I said, me and Itchy will be there. We will be there. You don't have to. There's no pressure for you to do anything. You can literally just hang by the pool with me, and there's no judgment. There's no pressure. Everything's chill. It's gonna be just a very relaxing vacation. I mean, there's no expectations. Everything's great. You don't have to have anxiety. I understand why you have anxiety. I get it. I do, but like literally, there's nothing to worry about. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, and that's all I can do. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Annoyingly, the last time we did go to Vegas, we took a friend with us, and basically he was a dick. Like he had, he had autism and stuff, and he used this as an excuse to be an arsehole. And we went out of our way to basically make him feel comfortable and not like a jerk at all. And he kept sending us messages. He kept like disappearing by himself, sending us messages saying that it's like you guys don't have a clue what I'm going through. I'm going to go back to my hotel room and probably kill myself or something. And that makes me sound like an arsehole because it's like, well, this guy had autism, and like, you treat him this way. We were great. We were awesome. And he still kept sending us messages that like not even directly talking to us. He sent us messages on our phones saying that we were terrible people. And then he wonders why we're not friends with him anymore. That's the best thing about it. It's just like this. Does he not see how this happened? I mean, that might be a part of his like personality disorder. I get it, but even when it's explained to him, it's basically kind of like not registering. Whatever though. Whatever though, he also wanted to talk about nothing but himself and his autism. And he kept calling me neurotypical, which is just crazy because, no. You know me. Super crazy in here. But yeah. I'm gonna be glued to you the entire time, so full time. Yep. It's gonna be chill, honestly. It's gonna be chill. It's gonna be so chill. It's gonna be so chill. I already need this. I really do. Because I'm going to like try to make this a yearly thing, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it the next year. And then I'm going to Disney World. Disney World. You stupid people with your. Why can't you just call it Disney World, Florida, and Disney World, California? Why can't you just name it? You know, what's the deal? You have to be like, oh, no, that's Disneyland, and that's Disney World, and that's Disney Park, and that's Disney Point. It's like, fuck you, just fuck off. We have Euro Disney, or it used to be called Disneyland Paris. I think it's still. I think they're doing that again. I think they're doing that again. I think they're calling it like Disneyland Paris again, or Euro Disney Paris. I seem to remember from the latest advertisement. Yeah, I know which one it is, but it's just that I have to remind myself each time. Even if I get it right, my brain is like, right, because Disneyland is California. It's like, no, I get it. Someone in my brain ship is basically always being annoyed by someone else that's trying to correct it, and it's like, you don't need to be correcting. It's fine. We get it. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going there. So that's kind of going to be a vacation. However, vacationing with my husband, with my partner, is basically is usually not really that much of a vacation. You know, like I usually spend most of the time trying to cheer him up and make him feel as happy as he's supposed to be on vacation. I know that sounds weird, but it's kind of one of those things of like, Damon does have a bit of a resting sad face. He doesn't have resting bitch face. He just has resting sad face. So like, he kind of looks depressed sometimes, and it's like, are you okay? And I don't want to keep doing that, but I can't help it. I just want him to be happy when we're on vacation, and it's like it's hard when I just got kind of look. So that's kind of a full-time job because I'm always worried about him. Even if we're both kind of like trying to chill, I'm always worried about him. Like we go on vacation here, and we go to the bear event here. We go to Bear Bash every year, and there's always something. There's always like one event that basically where he's completely miserable. There's always one time where he's completely miserable, and it's completely out of our control. And it's not. It's definitely not me. I didn't do it, but it's completely out of our control. There's something that's wrong somehow. Something goes wrong, and then it basically sours the entire trip for him, and it's so annoying because I usually have like a really good time until this happened. It's like, yay, and then this happened. because then I'm explaining it. You know, if I'm explaining it with somebody, then he'll be there, and he'll be like, you know, I'll be telling them how good the trip to Manchester was and how great it was, and all these things that really cool that happened. And then he's like, oh yeah, and then on Sunday, like we couldn't find a place to eat, and we basically walked 4 miles trying to find just one restaurant, and then we settled on this one restaurant, and it was kind of just meh, and it was like, great. um so yeah, again, it's not entirely, you know, it's not his fault. It's nobody's fault usually. It's just kind of, yeah. You need to run to the restroom. Be right back. That's okay. Like we went to a pub meet up in Southampton, and I still feel terrible about this because I didn't think he forgave me for this because I did something really bad. Um, but it kind of soured the whole thing. The whole event was awesome. I got to meet up with some friends. You know, there was like the whole time was generally super good. The whole meetup thing was awesome. I was a pumpkin. It was awesome. I've got my medal still. I got my second prize place ribbon for being a pumpkin. Um, it was a great time. It was awesome. But the day after the event, when we were about to go home, we went and had something to eat in the shopping center, and they've got this really confusing way of getting back to the parking structure. Like the parking structure's floors are kind of like, they're kind of like built like this, and they're kind of like, one A, 2B, like six C9, stuff like that. They're labeled weirdly, and I know exactly where to go. I know exactly where to go and how to get there, and it's fine. I'm not bragging. It's just that I knew exactly where it was. I knew exactly where the car was, um, and essentially, like we were there with Damon's pup was also with us, so essentially, we were all kind of lost, and we were trying to get to a certain floor of the shopping center, and like I knew how to get there, and like not all of us fit on the lift, so Damon's pup like stayed out of the lift and was going to get the next one, and then we got separated, and essentially I was like, okay, well, you can message him how to get to the car, because he doesn't seem to be coming through the lifts. We were waiting for the next lift and the next lift, and he wasn't on it. So is he lost? We don't know. But no, just send him a message saying meet back up at the car. I mean, I think he would know how to get there. It's not a big, it's really not a big deal. But Damon wanted to wait for him, and then Damon said that he doesn't know how to get there. And I basically said to him, it's literally through that door. It's through that door, like walk around the corner, and then you're on street level, and then you can get back to the car parking complex from street level, and that's it. And he was like, um, like it was this whole big thing where he said that he doesn't know what to do, whether to go with me to get a phone signal, because he couldn't get a phone signal right where we were for some reason. But I said to him that you can get a phone signal. I know this is a weird tangent. Seriously, hold on. It's got a point, honest. Um, and then so I said, let's just come with me. We'll get a phone signal. He can get the message. And then when he's in a clear space, he will get the message, and then you can guide him on the phone. Or something. But Damon wouldn't hear me. He wouldn't hear me out. He just wanted to wait there by the lift. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go back to the car. I'm just gonna go to the car. I'll see you guys when you meet when we get there. So I go to the car, and then basically, like, I have this horrible feeling because I'm waiting there for like 20 minutes or so. I know it doesn't sound like a long time, but it was. And I get this horrible feeling, like it's like shit. I've just abandoned my partner in a place where he's not familiar with, he's not totally familiar with, and he doesn't know where to go. And I don't really know if he'll be there if I go back to that place, so I don't know what to do. So I basically felt terrible about that, and I still feel really bad about it. For a long time. I thought that this could end us. I really did think that this could end us. I thought that I'd lost him. That was my stupid, and that basically I'm gonna pay for it like a lot. But no, apparently I'm only paying for it by just feeling really bad. So yeah, great. But yeah, it kind of ruined the entire experience, the entire weekend, for him, and then later for me. So that's fun. Eh. So yeah, anyway, so that's not really a vacation. So basically, the only time that I've got off, that I feel like I'm on like a little holiday ish, is these short visits, um, where I go see my buddy Dave, which is nice. But as much fun as it is, and as nice and chill as it is, usually being at my buddy Dave's, he doesn't have a hot tub, and there is no like sandy beaches or pool or swimming pool or anything. You know, he usually does bring me food though. I love him. He brings me food. Very simple. Yeah, Roscoe. Very simple way of getting along with me. Just bring me food. You know, you can even have Itchy get it, and then he'll give it to you, and then you can give it to me, and yeah, yeah. It's not hard. But yeah, I am looking forward to that. I think I'm actually ready to get food now. In fact, I'm hungry again. That's good because my tummy was being weird today, so I wasn't hungry for a long time. I've got an itch on my back. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. And now this side is like, hey, I'm itchy too. Oh. Nice. Um. Yeah. Well, I don't have another scratching stick. A back scratcher. So I just use a fork. So yeah. Because I can't reach. I can't reach my back. Like, get to the back of my neck, kind of. you know. But yeah, that's one of the things. That's one of the things that you don't really think about. When you're becoming a big guy, a big dude, or even just a fat dude, is that basically it's harder to reach certain things. So yeah. Also, you lose the ability to sit on a flat surface, like a completely flat surface. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I noticed that once I crossed the like 320-pound mark, it was kind of like I could no longer sit on a flat surface without actively holding myself up, you know? Because like most humans can just sit on a flat surface, cross-legged, and that's fine. Or even with the legs straight out sometimes, and they basically will be fine. They can kind of relax and hold themselves up. But if I sit on a flat surface, then my leg and my belly basically, like the mass of those two things kind of press against each other. So they kind of will continuously pushing you back. So you have to kind of like straighten up your back muscles to kind of push forward all the time. Because if you don't, then you're just going to fall back, which is nice and relaxing. However, you kind of have a problem with getting up, because the only way you're going to get up is by rolling on your front, and then you kind of got to get into squatting position, and that can be troublesome, because you can basically end up kind of like falling forward too much because of the weight, and then basically you end up like sprinting, and you either sprint until you hit something, or you sprint until you fall over completely, or you sprint until you actually straighten up. So, and that's bad, because you basically rugby tackle people if they are in front of you. So yeah. I actually did that the last time in Vegas. My chair collapsed, so I was on the ground, and I tried to get up, and I thought I was almost all the way up. So I basically started the whole putting the foot in front of me to support myself, so I don't fall forward. But then I had to put my other foot forward, and you basically build up speed, and I ran right into a fence. So yeah. And then like a year later, um, I was in Birmingham. I think it was Birmingham. I was in Birmingham, and I was at a meeting, and basically the meet. I was a bit early for the meeting, so I went to this green space, just like a square or something. So it's like a little park thing outside of a church, and I sat on the grass, and inevitably ended up laying down on the grass, and it was very nice and it was very comfortable. But the problem with that is that um, like I had to get up, I had to stand up, and I was like, I basically ran forward. I did the whole thing again, only I fell forward, so I ended up just like laying on the ground again. Then I had to do it one more time. So yeah, that was funny. Not cool though, but funny. I don't really get embarrassed by that stuff. So yeah. So you're anxious about it, but what you should try to focus on is what you're looking forward to. Because I know I am. I'm already looking forward to the whole thing again. Um, the new hotel is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. People keep saying that it's okay. That for some reason they keep ending up with not the same big pool. They end up with the secondary pool, which is still big, but it's just not as big as the main pool or something. The event itself, actually, yeah. But I don't really mind about that, as long as it's some kind of water. Um, but yeah, it's just a shame about the old place, because I got so used to that place, and I really like that. I like that, and I knew exactly what room to ask for. What rooms to ask for to actually be close to the pool. Even if it's upstairs, it was still nice. So yeah. there is many things that I can do there. Well, like I said, we like I personally only have one plan, and that is to just just not used to being around bears. Don't you come from where the bears are, right? Isn't that weird though? But yeah, we have just a simple plan. We basically, well, I have a simple plan. Itchy sometimes goes off and does his own thing, which is okay. But I have the simple plan of basically just I stay around the pool. I I talk to friends occasionally. You know, we sometimes go to like there's usually a tiki party that happens every year. Like one of them will organize their own little personal tiki party in their room and stuff with like an actual bartender and stuff with a menu and everything. It's really cool. So there's that. That's done by my buddy Lewis, and I can never remember his name. I think it's Robin Lewis. Damn it. But yeah, I mean, they're cool. There's also like a weird Easter tradition with like bunny ears and stuff. Oh, got to remember to back my bunny ears as well. So that's fun. It's just another little mini party that happens there. So yeah, there's sometimes excursions as well that I don't mind going on. I keep missing it. But there is actually a cigar run where you basically go to an actual like tobacconist, humidor, cigar bar, whatever, in Vegas because there are quite a few there, and you basically and I keep wanting to do that, but I keep missing it because I'm in the pool usually. So yeah. I also only have one pair of shorts ever, so they're my swim shorts. So essentially, they're wet all the time because I like going to the pool. Um, and Vegas is quite hot sometimes, so yeah. Like I got my trousers, but yeah. So I want to do that, but then we do have one day. It's sometimes split into two parts because essentially, Vegas is a big place, and sometimes the two things that we do usually are far away from each other. But essentially, we go to a fancy restaurant or a new restaurant, and it's kind of only fancy because we haven't been there before. In one of the casinos or like near one of the casinos, we might walk through a casino because you know they're pretty impressive sometimes. Some of them are interesting. Some of them are just really interesting. Like the Luxor is really good. The Luxor is very pretty. It's big, just impressive. So yeah, but we do that. But the main event is that we usually try to always get onto the high roller, which is the big wheel, of course, and that's just like it's a very very short walk away from the Bellagio fountains, and we go and watch those for at least two rounds of music because basically they have a different round of music every single time that the things the water ballet goes on for. So yeah, and then we either have something else to eat or we go back. Basically it's always the high roller and the Bellagio, and we fit in around that, either eating at some place or and also going to a casino. So yeah, and that's usually one day, but can be split into two parts. But yeah, they're the only things that I want to do. Oh, and we have to go to the Fun Hog Ranch. I have to go there every single year because I love the Fun Hog Ranch. So yeah, Fun Hog Ranch is just a bar, but it's a really nice bar. It's like my favorite bar. I'm just thinking about meeting you in real life. Well, it'd be nice to meet you too. I'm really looking forward to that too, of course. especially if you're going to bring me food. I'm honest. I mean, yeah, at least I'm honest about it. Used to being around hundreds of old men. Old men, please. I mean, there are a lot of Santa bears there. Like the very first time that I went there, it was practically all Santa bears, apart from like 4 people. You know, it's like every single one had a belly and had a big beard that was usually at least a little bit of white was in it. At least a little bit. Like all of them, except for 4 guys. It was just like it was heaven, you know. But yeah, ever since then, I've like noticed that there's been like not less of them, but yeah, kind of. It kind of, yeah, sometimes. Oh, I should poke my buddy Matt. I've got a friend in Seattle that's like Balloon Cub or something. I think that's his name, because he keeps going to it on the times that I can't go to it. Which is really annoying because like we're good friends and I really love him. I want to give him a hug. He's so cuddly and nice and sweet. But yeah, I should ask him if he's going this time. Probably won't though, because I'm going this time. So yeah. But your first bar? I mean, I can see how they're intimidating sometimes, you know. But yeah. In America it's a bit strange because like whenever there's a restaurant or a hotel or whatever, there's a bar and it's not like closed off to children, you know, here in the UK. Um, but there does seem to be in America, in America where this isn't the case. They like the bars are a lot more like enclosed, like usually like their age restriction and stuff. And I've always thought that was weird, you know. So yeah, and pubs are like a thing. Like, well, yeah. Also, there's the drinking age thing as well. So I get it. It's something like that. What's really weird? What's really weird about this is that um, it's 16 to purchase alcohol. You have to be over 16 to purchase alcohol, and then basically you have to look. You know, you have to in order to not get what you guys call carded. You basically have to look over 25 or something, and then that's it. You know, they don't check everybody's age. You know, age. They don't card everybody here in the UK, and they basically yeah, you won't get arrested if you are seen drinking. You know, like at a restaurant or um, just outside with your family and stuff. If you're under 15, then like you're not going to get like arrested or anything, or your parents aren't going to get fined or anything. So yeah. But yeah, in America, I'm kind of annoyed at this. I'm really annoyed at this because I don't have a driving license. Like I don't know where it is. I have one, but I don't know where it is. Like, I'm in the system, but I don't know where it is. I don't have like a physical driving license. I don't have anything that has my photograph on it besides my passport. Um, Passports, and essentially, I can't bring them with me to like bars and stuff because if I lose this, I get fined. I get fined if I lose my passport. Plus, I won't be able to leave the country, like technically, without having to do all the bullshit of like trying to find my passport or trying to actually like filing a police report and then going to the UK embassy and all of that stuff. It's like ugh. So yeah, bullshit. So yeah, I don't really. I try not to bring it with me, but I don't really have any other form of identification. I don't have an ID. So whenever I go to bars and stuff, Itchy has to get the drinks for us, which is fine. And I can't be near the actual bar, which is also annoying. So yeah. And some bars they check you at the door. So yeah. Fortunately though, grey hair. And it didn't help me when I was in Virginia for some reason. that was that was annoying. Well, one time me and Itchy went out to a bar, and I foolishly went up to the counter of the bar, and basically, I'm still convinced it's Itchy's fault somehow. But I went up to the counter of the bar, and I just wanted, I wanted a beer. I don't care what a beer was, what beer it was. And he said, like, do you both have ID? And I said, I don't, but I mean, he does. And Itchy was getting out his ID when he says, I'm sorry, but you both have to either look over 30, um, or have ID. And I was like, I don't have ID. I'm from the UK. This usually gets me out of it. This usually gets me entrance to a bar. Basically, if I'm in the States, and I basically say that I'm from the UK. I'm from the UK. I'm not going to carry my passport with me, but that's the only form of identification that I've got, and it's at my hotel. They're usually like, oh, okay, then yeah, it's fine. You do actually look over the age. We have to card everybody. They're usually okay. Bouncers are usually okay with that. So yeah, but barmen apparently are not like that. But yeah, I did say to him, it's like are the grey hairs not good enough? Is that what's happening? Really? But yeah, he just said that so he can serve us. But yeah, but usually I don't have a problem. Usually we have no problem. Like at restaurants and stuff, we never had a problem. If I ordered alcohol, it doesn't. Yeah. Oh my god. I know this is a weird story. Oh my god, no one's watching. I don't care. But one year when we was in Vegas, we basically went to a fancier place that was kind of. No, it wasn't. It was when I went to LA. I went to LA with my buddy Joel, and we were at this pancake place, this Californian pancake place, and it was quite nice. It's just that I don't really like shit in my blueberries, in my pancakes. But yeah, I don't like anything with my pancakes. I like my pancakes just plain, or if you must, chocolate chip. I mean, I'm a simple guy. I don't like fruit in my pancakes, and I didn't know this then. but I got some blueberry pancakes because I was like, ooh, I like blueberries. Blueberry pancakes sound nice, but no, I'm not a fan of like things in my blueberries. Damn it, in my pancakes. Anyway, not the point of the story, but it's just that there was like 2 tables over. There was this like group of like 3 or 4 people, and it was like, this is breakfast in LA. But yeah, they were being kind of loud, but not like obnoxiously loud. But it was really funny. It was really funny. Because like I heard the waiter basically saying, it's like, I'm sorry, you can't have that in here. And like one of the people basically had a bottle of wine, and they were drinking it with their breakfast. And I basically heard him say, "It's like, it's okay, I'm a lawyer," and and she just didn't do anything about it. It's like, really? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. But I just found that hilarious. I don't know why. It's just stuck in my brain. But it's just like, it's okay, I'm a lawyer. It's fine. I'm a lawyer. Yeah. If you must for chocolate chip, well, it's just that it it both the pancake and the chocolate chips together, they kind of it looks like a giant cookie. I'm okay with that. You know, it's nice. I like chocolate chip pancakes. That's delicious. So yeah. You could call someone to take me away, but I know how to hurt lawyer. So they're having a conversation, and also the waitress is like, I'm sorry, you can't have that in here. You can't have alcohol in here. It's like, it's a camel lawyer, and then they basically just continue with what they were talking about. I think it's the confidence thing. I don't think it is allowed, but I think it's the confidence thing. You just have to pretend like it's fine. Pretend like it's fine, and it's fine. I just like it's okay, I'm a lawyer. Yeah. It's like how back in the day, back in the olden times, if you were a doctor, if you were a medical doctor, you could go to like, you basically got extra perks in society. It's so weird, but cool, but it's weird still. For example, like if you go to like a cobbler, shoe repair guy. No, that's a bad example. If you go to a hairdresser and you basically had have a haircut or something, then they wouldn't charge you because you're a doctor. And if you went to some restaurants and stuff and had a breakfast, they wouldn't charge you because you're a doctor. You know, it's kind of how like some coffee places in New York apparently don't charge police officers for like coffee and donuts, which is kind of funny. So yeah, because basically like the jobs, like certain jobs, like commanded some respect, you know. So yeah. He knows how to lawyer himself out of situations, so it's pointless to mention he has the wine. Exactly, I guess. Yeah. I guess he would know like the laws and the bylaws and stuff, maybe. I don't know. That's why I meant to say but yeah, I didn't know if it was like that kind of situation still, if America still had this kind of situation. I didn't know. Like maybe he's a lawyer for like this particular place or something. you know, they have him on retainer for something or something. I don't know. In which case, I should have been more worried about my food, but I wasn't, because it was terrible anyway. Because I don't like blueberries with stuff, and now I know that. Blueberries are nice. I do like blueberries, but it's one of those things that it's this happens a lot with fruit. A lot of fruit I basically like. I like fruit a lot, but basically by itself. It's kind of like carrots. I like carrots, but I like them not cooked and by themselves. I don't like them to be added to things. They just kind of seem to be a bit shit when they're next to something else delicious, you know. So it's kind of like mushrooms, but you care, you know, because I like to use mushrooms when I'm cooking something. Um, but it's the whole thing of like, you know mushrooms, they kind of pick up the flavor or whatever they're around, you know. So yeah. Right, I made myself hungry, so I might go eat something. um but yeah, so if anybody's got anything they want to ask me or say to me, then let me know. I think it's just you in here, Roscoe, at the moment. So yeah. So if you got anything you want to say to me or ask me, then let me know. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I'm really, really, really looking forward to that. Sorry, I was going to say something stupid then. Kind of funny, but stupid, because I had this whole weird kind of like situation in my head, as if we're in high school, as if like we're going to visit another high school. It's like I'll keep all of the bullies away from you or something, away from you. I'll make sure that you're taken care of and stuff. Like we're in high school. But yeah, it's kind of stupid. Um, but yeah, I will be doing it. I will be back to live streaming when I'm back. I cannot promise that I'll live stream when I'm there, because essentially Dave doesn't want his face shown on camera, which is completely fine. And if I live stream there, I don't think I can actually guarantee it, unless I do it when he's asleep or something. I don't know. It seems a bit crummy though to like leave him out, so I might just not do it at all until I'm back. But yeah, I will be back in a week. There are some videos that are coming out. I think they're from the back catalog though, so I mean, hopefully you guys will like it. So my beard, it looks skew like this side. Stop it. It's because I fell asleep on this side. Or is it the other side? I fell asleep. Yeah, I fell asleep on this side. So yeah. If I finger comb it, hopefully it will stay on this side and be okay. It's not, but whatever. Is there like a website? Yep. I mean, all you got to do, there is the official Smoke Out website, and you do need to register if you basically. I don't know what the perks are. Basically, you get an armband, and it enables you to, at least in the past ones, it enables you to get like free drinks from the bar, and like you get like drinks, a free drink at some of the other bars that they host at and stuff. I mean, that's literally the only thing that they do. But it also sometimes you can only get into the pool area. But again, this is a new pool area, so I don't know if it's going to be caged off like the other one was. It might not be. I don't know. But you will need to register. I registered everybody to the last time I went. I registered everybody. Like I paid for their tickets. I paid for their registration. And then Jeffrey didn't show up, and also basically a couple of, I think it wasn't Willie. It was that guy again. Like I think he basically paid for himself, even though I said that I'd paid for him and said that I had paid for him. He basically he prepaid for himself after I'd said that I'd already paid. That guy was a dick. Anyway, yeah. I think Itchy's already registered. I should poke him about that. But yeah, there is a website for it, and it should be on there. And you get your little picture. You get a picture on like who's attending. And I think I'm there twice. You know what? I'm going to quickly check. I'm going to quickly check. Where is it? Oh, for fuck's sake. It should be just a quick... LasVegasSmokeout.com. But yeah, it's got an attendees 2023 section, and it's got like all of our pictures. Like you don't have to have a picture when you go, when you register, but it gives you the option because you have to you get an email. But yeah, where am I? Oh, cool. Brian's going. I like Brian. Also, my buddy from the UK is going. Woo! My buddy Aaron, who we did the Cigar Social. We organised that together in Manchester. He's coming. So that's cute. Carl's going to be there. Sweet. Yep, there I am. Steve. But am I there twice? That's the question. So, just Marlon is going to be there. Really like that guy. Never talked to him, but yeah. Has Itchy been brave enough to put his picture on here? I bet he hasn't. Fucking coward. I don't see what the big deal is about putting your picture on here. I'm still not at the end. Wow, there's going to be a lot of people there. Sweet. I'm also looking for Chris. God, a lot of Texans. Oh, my buddy David is also going to be there. Still can't see Matt. Please come, Matt. I really wanted to come. Oh, the motorcycle gang. God damn it. That's weird though. Usually Chris is already. He's coming. I don't know you. It's only for a weekend, but it does say that it basically is for like a week. That is weird. We're going for a week because it's just too depressing just going there for a weekend, especially for me, since it's like 10 hours by the plane, you know? It's like, fuck that if I'm just going to be there for a weekend. So, yeah. I don't believe it. I don't think Chris is going to be there. That makes me sad. My vacation boyfriend is not going to be there. That's sad. I don't think I saw Carl. That'd be fucking typical if none of my friends come. Although I can see like a couple, you know, and I am going to be with friends. That's a different Carl. But yeah. But no, I still got plenty of buddies going, so that's something. 63 days. 5th to the 10th. When am I? 5th to the 10th. It does. That's definitely more than a weekend, isn't it? When is my flight? Yeah, I'm there from the 3rd to the 10th. When is that? Monday to Monday. Everyone must be registered and have paid for the smokeout event registration fee to be anywhere within the smokeout venue at the Tuscany Suites Resort and Casino. April 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. A fun-filled, uncomplicated weekend in Las Vegas. Bills. The following is a list of events planned for Smokeout. Dates, locations, and times will be provided at check-in at the hospitality suite. Yeah, you have access to the hospitality suite, vendors row, lounge around the private pool, underwear party, private play parties. You get a T-shirt if you pay for it as well. Dinner at local Italian restaurant. Dinner with leather uniform club. That sounds actually kind of fun. Cocktail parties. Yep, there's several. Just private parties that happen. I kind of wanted to start one. I did do a grom off there, like at one point, and that was pretty cool. Cigar socials, public baths, professional portraits, diapers gathering, dinner at Hofbrauhaus, which is a German restaurant, meet and greet for the first time attendees. You could totally do that. Scotch and Cigar Social, motorcycle rides, concierge services, poker party, boot blacks. Yeah, there's several. I'm one of the boot blacks is my buddy, so that's pretty cool. We can eat sushi. Awesome. Pipe social, cigar crawl to different cigar stores, gear night at Fun Hog Ranch. Woo! Oh, I really want to. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Leather shirt at Chapel's Bar, Charlie's Bar. Discounted tickets for shows on Las Vegas Strip. So there is like things that you get, but yeah, there's like they're not doing the they're not telling you each individual events this time. I wonder why that is. Oh, god damn it. Just going to their special website for the hotel. You have no gear. You don't have to. You can just come up in your underwear if you want to. It's kind of gear. Kind of. We have a deluxe executive suite, apparently. Ew. Although Itchy did say that we had like a balcony and everything. It's like awesome. And that one doesn't have one. Weird. Oh, there it is. Nope, found it. But you know, you don't have to worry. I'm sure like somebody can lend you something if you really wanted to. It's weird in America that you don't have like a kettle in your room. Although it doesn't, I can't see a microwave or anything either. Weird. The last, the Alexis, I can't remember what it is. I think it's Alexis Park Resort. The place before, it had like a full-on kitchen. Like it had like a whole room separate almost from the rest of the room. So yeah, neat. They have a spa. Pretty some hotels have kettles. Yeah. You can get a separate pool cabana with a TV and everything in it. Cabanas include flat screen TV, ceiling fan, lounge chairs, patio sofa, dining table, and a mini fridge. I bet that's at the big. Yeah, that's probably at the big pool. Hotel specials. Oh, that's just special deals. Okay. It has its own mini casino in it. That's cool. Um, and they've got 3 restaurants and a spa. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It's a shame though. I still like the old one. It was nice, but I still like it. But yeah, so you get like I think you get breakfast and stuff as well, like included. Hopefully, although I don't mind so much. But yeah, it looks cool. I just did a whoopsie. I can't find my tab. Where am I? There I am. Okay. So yeah, it looks great. Looks fun. I've got the times right and everything. That's great. Oh, what is my train ticket? Well, I better check that before I go away. Before I log off. Where is my train ticket? Oh, okay. It's a good thing I checked. Where is my where's my actual train ticket? Sorry, I know this is boring, God, but I've got to check this before I say my goodbyes. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it after I finish the stream. So because I'm too hungry. I'm gonna have to run away. Um, 15:18. Okay. Okay. 63 days exactly. So I just made sure I'm okay. So 4 o'clock, and I'll get there by 6:40. Okay. Yes, I knew what I'm doing. Basically, I've got to leave at the same time anyway that I was originally going to leave. So nothing has changed. Except creepy noises happening in my office. But nothing has changed besides that. So yeah. Stop scratching the beard. But yeah. I mean, it said my ticket was still valid, so I'm going to just count that as a thing. Okay. Basically, I'll just head in Dave's direction. And hopefully I'll get there. If not, then I'll just have to come back. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal or anything. Right. Okay, guys. Well, okay, Roscoe. Yeah. Is there anything else? Are we good? Can I go eat my noodles? Because I know what I'm going to have. I'm going to have noodles. With some of that sweet chili chutney. Ooh. We good. Okay. I did pack my rubber vest and the piggy hood and did I put my gloves? I think I did as well. I think I put those in the bag. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah. It's a really tiny stretch. God damn it, I keep thinking there's something I'm missing. Like I've got to say something. Or I was going to do something. Ugh. Uncool brain. Stop it. Right. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a week. I will be available, of course. I nearly got kicked off of Instagram because one of the squishing pictures that I uploaded got flagged. And it set off a flag on another older picture. Which again, no nudity or anything, so I don't get why. But yeah, it meant that for the rest of yesterday, I couldn't upload anything to Instagram. But yeah, I'll be available on Discord and stuff still. Just yeah, just not all the time. Just some of the time, but not all the time. Anyway. Very well. Ugh. And stretch. And belly salute. And stretch. And yeah. It's only like a month and a bit. It's a big bit, but it's still a month and a bit away. So, I mean, exciting. I'm excited. It's going to be great. But yeah. Have a good week, guys. And see you soon.